Hey everybody, how's it going? It's John. You know me here. It's Turning Wrenches 85 here. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Remember the last episode I put up there? We worked on that yardman machine, and I wish I had caught it on camera, the engine blowing, because it was knocking real bad. And I tried everything. I tried no smoke additive to try to see if I can get it to work, and unfortunately I gave up the ghost. And right when I cut the camera off, there right in front of my mom, the engine blew. So I think I got an idea. I do have another engine, and it's almost similar to it, so I'll show you guys right now. Okay, so of course, like I showed you, there, see the engine, blew a hole in it really bad. There, took a big old chunk out of there. So this is the donor engine. There's a Cub Cadet mower I picked up, and I paid money for it. I don't normally pay money for it, but I paid it for the engine, and the engine kind of, kicked back a little bit, but flywheel key was okay. So, but it might have been the blade, too, possibly. But anyway, I think with parts off of that engine to go onto that engine, I think we can get this to go. It's got some cosmetic issues because of it being out in the sun, so this is kind of got baked by the sun. So my plan is to take parts off of here, shroud, carburetor, and gas tank. We'll just take it all as one unit if we can, and switch it off into that engine right there and everything. Because we know the self-propelled works, so if the self-propelled didn't work, I wouldn't worry about this. But I'm just making a push mower. But I think we can get the adapter off of here, and I still got plenty of parts here I can always keep, or maybe I can start selling them here. But this is a nice mower here. I think we can get this to be a nice self-propel mower for the spring here. Okay, so let's I started doing some wrenching. Let's see if we can make two engines into one. Okay. Alright, for my mission, as I choose to accept it, is to start tearing this down. So, like I said, this thing's got a decent bagger system. Self-propel works, This could probably be a $150 mower by the time I get through with it. Like I said, you gotta start taking some stuff off. Let's first go over here, take this off of here. Number one. That's gone. Next we need to take off the choke linkage. And we need to take off the throttle cable. So, let me get myself right here. Go ahead and see if we can get this throttle cable off. Hopefully. I don't know when you guys are going to be seeing this video, but I'm just letting you guys know this weather can't make up its mind. Here it's March, and it was warm. Now it's cold again. Cable's being a little stubborn today. Let's see, can I get it off? Can I get the Z bend off of there? That's a heck no. The problem is the oil dipstick's in the way. I mean, I could take it out, it ain't gonna matter anyway. The engine pretty much trash. And whatever I got parts left over, which I probably not gonna have much left over when I get through. Okay, that's coming off. That's in the way. Let's see. Should be a 10. Yep. 10. Let's go ahead and start taking stuff off of here now. I was going to take this off, but... Alright. Oil dipstick. Bolt. Yep. Still had some oil in there. Can I drain the oil out of it? Might have to drain this oil out. Maybe I still got some. Okay. The other reason I want to get this off here, it's got a good air cleaner off of here too, and that's going to go on that engine that we're going to put on there as well. So, see, good air cleaner. Got the pre-filter. You know, these parts add up when you need them. The way everything is nowadays, you find an engine, grab it. I know I paid money for that one, but you know, that's trash. But you know, in a way, it's going to come in the long run. Oof. All right, now I should be able to get this cable off here. Maybe. I think I like them these better than the Briggs engine. Cables come off easier. There we go. Nice cable. There. Put that right over there, out of the way. I think I'll make a big mess. Maybe I should put the oil dipstick back on there right now. I mean, it ain't gonna matter anyway because the engine's got a hole in the block of it. So I'm gonna spill oil either way. Let's see. Yeah, decent blade. Let's see. I'll show you guys the blade in a minute. Let's see. 9/16. It's either 9/16 or 5/8. 5/8. I said it was one of the two. That's why I didn't guess. I didn't say, oh, it's a 9/16. No. MTD, I think, usually is 5/8. And the Briggs is like 9/16. Alright, well here's the blade. It's not that bad. I could probably clean it up, make it look good. Get all those burrs off of there, make it, probably still put an edge on it. So, we got a decent blade. And the pins are not broke on it. And we got the bolt. Got the bolt. Okay. Now we gotta get the engine bolts off of there. Now they should be a half or 13 millimeter. Let's see. What we got? Yeah, blade adapter's gonna come off of there too. Sweet. Alright, let's see if these bolts are gonna come off here. There's one. There's two. And there's three. The only thing holding it now is the belt. Just gotta get the choke cable off of here. Let me guys bring you around real quick. Alright, on the other side now. We gotta get the choke linkage off, which is another bend as well. There we go. That's gone. Now, in theory, it should lift out of here. There we go. Yeesh. Okay. All right. Now I just got a deck to clean off, which will be better too. So, I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to take this deck and I'm going to go and power wash it real quick. Clean it up, make it look a little bit better. Get all the oil and grease off of there. And we'll be right back. Not after these messages. Haha. Alright, probably not my best pressure washing job. But I cleaned it up for the most part. I missed the spot right in front there. But, you know, I'll try to go over that before we put the engine on. I'll just wipe it down. No big deal. But, I mean, other than that, it cleaned up good. There. So, got most of the dirt and stuff from underneath as well. Got all the schmo off of there. As you can see, got most of it off of there. We can always rewash it again. That's no big deal. All right, let's start mounting the engine. I'm already worn out. I'm already worn out already. Okay, let's get this engine on here and see if we can get it going. All right, my attempt is to try to get that blade adapter off of there. I got a 3-jaw puller, and that's it. And my trusty impact. I don't know if this is going to do any good, but you know, we'll give it a try. I don't know what to do with my other pullers. I had 2 more like this. I don't know what to do with them. So let's see if we can have any luck. Probably not. I'm probably going to need my longer ones. Alright. I don't know why this engine wants to fall that way. Because it wants me to clean the carburetor, that's why. Let me go find my 3-jaw pullers. Alright. I found my big Mama Jamma jaw pullers. These usually pull off the brake blade adapters. Here, so let me zip this backwards. Okay. For some reason, that one likes to pop off of there. I'm trying to get this carburetor not to get gas leaking out of it, but for some reason, my this engine wants to rock. And move where I don't want it to move. So, let's see. There we go. Yep. You know, it's actually coming off itself now that I'm doing this. How do you like that? It's working. I was going to use my impact to do it. Normally I could just go zip. But maybe no worries today. Let me give it a little zip. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Haha! Victory! One good blade adapter. Alright. Now, whew, sure put my knee pad on. Oh, okay. Sucks getting old. Anyway, I got to now oh, it's leaking oil. Bad idea. Well, I mean, it's no good anyway. It wouldn't matter if I wanted to save it anyway. Anyway, but we're making a mess in the driveway. Okay. Anyway, let's get the donor engine on. Let's go do that. Then we'll worry about getting stuff off here as we need it. Alright, you guys set up? Good. Let's get this engine on here. I didn't take the blade adapter off. There, I need it. I put a different pull string on here, but I'm probably going to switch it with the one that was originally on that one. I'm going to switch the recoils. I don't know, no big deal. This one's got a bunch of... The blade adapter is broke on this one anyway, so it's no good to me anyway. Well, this still got the bolts, so we'll just use those. I'll save those bolts for something else. You never know. Parts is parts. Parts is parts is parts is parts. This one I can kind of get away with tipping it up. Alright, hang on. I gotta get my blade. I should have done this already. Was it? The struggle is real. Okay. I don't know if I can do this because there ain't nothing really to fight on since that other part is broke, but that sucks though because it had all this little dog teeth on there stuff, so we'll just try to do what we can best. Work with what we got. Hopefully nothing comes off of here. It came off easy on that one, but this one might be a little bit of a challenge. I like challenges, that's okay. Just like the 3-jaw puller likes to give me a challenge right now, not staying where it needs to. Now the 3-jaw puller act like a kid that doesn't want to go to bed. It's fighting you. And that's what the 3-jaw puller is doing right now. I mean, wants to do everything but what I want it to do. If you guys want to fast forward through this, go right ahead. I don't blame you one bit. Me fighting over this. Now, is it all this trouble worth doing all this? Probably not. But you know what? Maybe somebody wants to rebuild an engine, or figure out how to replace stuff on an engine. So you know, I was going to show how I go about doing this. Let me go get that blade adapter off and I'll be right back. I'm not going to bore you guys with this. Let's put the engine on here, guys and girls. Got the blade adapter off. Like I said, this one was shot, which kind of sucks though, because it had all the teeth and the tabs. It would have been a good blade adapter, but it's no use, unfortunately. It's junk. The only thing I got out of that is the bolt and the little pin thing that goes underneath there. So let's put this on here. And take the bolts out of there yet. This already got the bolts, so we got them. We'll just keep them. We'll just use them. Well, you can save those other bolts for another application. So. Get one started. Like I said, I wouldn't really care to do this, but it's another mower out of the horde that's gone. If I fix this one up. Like I said, I think this one we can get going. So I need a 1/2 inch. Go ahead and put these bolts on here. There we go. It almost looks like the engine already, except for now it's going to have a different cover after I get through here, and new air cleaner cover because this one's sun beaten. I still got some stuff I can use off of it. So yeah, let's oh, I gotta switch the battery out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get to the carburetor part here. We'll get all that stuff off of there. and we'll switch all that out next and all that and get it off that engine. So let me switch a battery here and I'll be right back. Alright, I bored you guys with, I had to actually take a hammer and try to get that on there. For some reason I didn't want to get on there after I cleaned that off with my wire wheel on my drill. So I had to take my 4-pound sledgehammer, go on it there lightly, and it took a little bit, but I got it on there. So, and it's lined up there for the self-propelled there as well. So what we gotta do next, get it. I'm not gonna hook up the cables yet. Get this air cleaner off. Let's see what we need to. Okay, well the filter's not bad on the. See, this thing's falling apart. Still got the pre-filter in there. Well, this filter's not bad either. I'll keep it. I'll use the other one. The other one looks a little bit better suited. But this cover is faded. So we're going to get that off of there. For that I'm going to use not my little impact, not my big impact. Well, I might use my little impact, my big impact right now. Get some of these bolts off of here. It should be metric, so it should be a 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You guys watching? I hope you're watching. That's one bolt. There. Take those off. Take those off. This is not bad, but it's just faded. This carburetor I don't know about. I'm just going to switch it out. I got a decent one on that one. I know it'll run. Because we had it running. You saw until it blew up. Let's see. So we need my pliers to get that off real quick. You guys still watching? You guys better be still watching. Why'd they put the clamp down there? Why would you put the clamp right there? Because they don't want nobody to go after it. That's why. Yeah, but guess what? I got. It's good to have these pliers that are crooked. I'm going to switch out the, we'll see how the fuel tank is. I might switch it out too, might not. Either way, I'm going to have a fuel tank. So. Uh-oh. Starting to peel. Go ahead and get this off of here if we can. Well, the bottle's stuck on this thing. Well, on the carburetor it is, I mean. Tension spring. That's gone. And this thing I'm not going to be able to get off until I get this off of here. It looks like. Gasket. go. Didn't think that was ever going to come off. Whoa, hang on. Bottle linkage wants to come with. Okay. Z bend. There goes the old carburetor. Bye-bye. Alright. Now, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to get that carburetor off of there, so I'm not going to bore you guys with taking that off of that engine. I'm just going to go ahead and take it off of there. I'll meet you guys back here. We're getting ready to install it on this engine. Alright, I'm back. Went ahead and took the carburetor off. It ran, but it was dirty, as you saw, so I cleaned it up top. I don't think we have to worry about anything on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and switch the fuel line as well out of here. We need to get this cover off of here. This nasty cover. These screws are a little golden. The other ones I got are a little brown. I might switch them with... Might leave these screws and put them on the other cover and we can put it on there. Put that over there. I'm going to switch out the recoil as well. You know, let's do it while we're here. 10mm bolts. I restrung it before, but this one's already got the cord on here. See, I already switched it out. I mean, this is the one I already pulled off of that engine. We'll save that. We'll put it on this engine. Isn't it nice to have parts that are interchangeable or the same? Like I said, we're putting it to good use, guys. Switch my setting to 2 on here so I don't mess anything up on this. There we go. We'll keep those screws put on there when we put that cover back on. Now, I know that tank's clean. I don't feel like cleaning this one though. But there's a 12 bolt in the back. This is the 10 right here. You have to take off. It's weird. Like here, this is easier to show. That's the 10 right there. That's the 12 you take off of there. It's almost like what does that remind me of? Toyota, Honda. Everything's metric. So. Anyway, we still have parts now, guys. At the end of the day. I just cleaned this deck and I've already got it dirty again. That worked out perfect, huh? I go and say, I'm going to clean the deck. I go clean it, and what do? I'm already getting it dirty again. Oh well, we'll wipe it down. Yeah, I didn't want to go for this effort if I knew. I know this engine run. I know it didn't run the greatest at the time, but maybe it'll run a little bit better with a different setup. Here, like I said, here's the other fuel line for it. I'll wrap it up the same way it was on there. So, I know this gas tank is clean. I could clean that one, but why bother if you already got one that's already clean? So that's what I'm going to do right there. Put that 12 on there. 10 on there. There we go. Let's see. Where's our little clamp? Let's go in there for that. There we go. This wraps around the fuel line like so to keep it in place, I guess. That's not the carburetor. That's the old carburetor. Here's a newish carburetor. You know, we're going to put that on first. Put the choke linkage on first. And the bend. There. And I'll put the throttle linkage on, like so. Put the tension spring on there, like so. There we go. It's all happy. I showed you that other cover was faded. This one, decent-er-ish. Is that a word? Ish. The spacer goes in the carburetor. Like so. The breather tube. Like so. So. Let's see. It's a matter of making sure everything lines up. Like so. There we go. I know I shouldn't be doing this. Matter of fact, there's a lot of things I shouldn't be doing. Put that bolt there. That's a 10 as well. There we go. Alright. What do I do with the new air cover? Neither. Like I said, we'll use this one. This one's a little bit better suited. Here. So put it on here like so into the little tabs. Put it in its little happy place. There we go. Put that in there. Screw that air cleaner back on, cover back on there, and I'll have to check the oil next. All right, let me get this button up. I'll be right back. All right, let's put the cover on. Now, does it matter? Should we put the gold screws on there? Or leave these screws on there? Either way, they're parts. So even if I don't use them, I'll go on to some other engine I have one day I do. So let's just put the gold ones on there. Let's just see what they look like. Put all these over here so I don't lose them. This should go on here like so. Goes through that little tab there like so. Looks like it was made to be on there. Hey, it's starting to look like the engine that blew up. One screw. Two. Three. And it don't look too bad. It's a personal preference, but here, you just think, what do you think it looks like? Better with the gold screws or not? I think it looks good with the gold screws. And there, everything's parts. Parts is parts is parts. Nowadays, you gotta have parts to fix something. It's starting to look like the engine that I took off of there. Now, my muffler's rusty, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I think it'd be okay because the shield's covering it, so it's no big deal. We just needed the run. That's all we needed to do. We just needed to be a cutting grass machine. There. So, throttle's not sticking, so that's a good sign. Now we just gotta hook up the choke linkage while we're here, while we're thinking about it. You guys even see where I'm hooking it up at? No. Okay, moving you guys over here real quick. Maybe there. Alright, there's a hole right there. I'm gonna move it towards me so we can get this in here. I gotta go there. No? I think it's supposed to turn the other way, but it's not letting me. Well, you know what? It would help if I pull the choke towards me. I'm sitting here fighting it. You guys are probably sitting there watching it, and you go like, John, you could have just took it and turned it towards you. How did I get it off of there? John fights with a choke linkage. Okay, fine. You wanna play? Let's play. I've never seen a choke linkage don't want to go in there. Let alone it's doing the opposite where I want it to go. I want it to go this way. You ever have a choke linkage that'll fight you? This one's fighting me. Even with pliers, it's trying to fight me. Somehow it got twisted. Did it get twisted? No? not gonna lick me. Well, I guess you are gonna lick me. Can't get out. Okay. Lord. All this to get a choke linkage on. I was probably supposed to take the bracket off. Alright, we got chokeage. I'll see how much of a fight this thing is going to give me. Okay. Why don't you give me no fight? Go figure on that one, huh? Alright. There we go. That's what it looks like so far. Starting to look like the mower that it was before. And that's what we got left of there. I still got stuff I got to take off of there. There's still some good parts on there. Recoil. We know the recoil worked on there, so I'm going to take that off of there. I'm going to take the muffkin off of there. Oil dipstick tube's going to come off of there. I'll see what I want off of there. So the spark plug worked good. It was a Champion. That's coming off of there too. I think, is that a Champion on that one? No, it's some kind of one. I don't know which one it is. But anyway, we'll probably switch it out. Alright, let me get the rest of this buttoned up before it gets dark. I won't bore you guys. And I'll be right back. Oh, let's go for the big test. I switched the gas tank out as well. Alright, let's see if there's any better on this one. Oil's been changed. It's a little overfilled, but that's alright.
Yeah.
Carburetor's leaking. That's even awesome. Why is it leaking?
What's that right there that's coming out of there?
Why is it leaking?
Yeah, what's leaking?
Why is it? Oh, because I ain't got the fuel line hooked up.
Oh, well, that's nice. You forgot to do that. Well, that might be the reason. That's why it's leaking.
This dope didn't hook up the fuel line.
Yeah, figures.
Whoops.
Get it now? I'll tell you.
I was like, why is the carburetor leaking?
You're like,
Uh,
what the heck's leaking?
Alright, now let's try it now.
And that stinks now.
So, this one doesn't... I think we're going to be good on this one, guys. We hook up the spark plug boot. Try to at least. Alright, let's give it the old college try. Chokes on. Oh.
Does it have enough gas in it? Probably ran out.
Yeah, they probably did because
Yeah, because look, you got to pump there.
from that mishap of me doing that with the gas. Alright guys, let's wrap this video up. Alright, so we got parts. We got plenty of parts here. We got a carburetor. Got the, air cleaner covered. It's, sun faded. Recoil. Gas tank. Shroud, sun faded. Got some nuts and bolts. We still got what's ever left of this engine to tear down, and then that's going to the scrap. Here it is, guys. That's what it looks like. I gotta turn the idle up a little bit, but it actually sounded good. Sounded good, and we got the recoil to work, and all that is the gas. The carburetor's leaking. Dirty dog. Well, I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let it run anyway. And we'll let it run out of gas anyway. Alright. Well, I'm gonna end it here. Well, I guess I'll clean the carburetor off. I'll do that off camera. And then I'm gonna get this thing listed up for sale if everything works good, okay? I'm gonna double check it and all that. I'll have to figure out the carburetor issue. It's probably leaking. That's alright, we'll fix it. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this engine swap here. Engine for engine swap. But it's got a carburetor issue to deal with. That's no big deal. We'll take care of that. I'll let this thing. Should have had that much gas anyway in it. Got a little bit, but I'll let it run out. And then I'll deal with the carburetor. Okay? So this is you guys' first time watching. Think about subscribing. Follow me on Instagram, TurningWrenches85. Getting close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. Getting there close. As always, thank you guys for watching. You guys keep on turning wrenches, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.